10 years of shout-outs.
10 years of shout-outs. What a milestone. Epic.
It does. It feels epic.
520 shout-outs.
Does it seem like 10 years to you?
Yes and no.
Yeah, same.
If I stop and go back over each individual shout-out each week, the people and furniture that have come and gone, then I can tally it up to 10 years. But thinking...
Linearly
it doesn't.
Backwards.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like it. It thinks like it. Logistically, it thinks like it, but it doesn't feel like it.
It doesn't feel like 10 years.
Yeah.
We looked like different people back then, probably. I'd have to go back and look at the first ones. I bet you had short hair.
Shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I had darker hair.
Darker. Well, you changed your facial hair style over the years, like, and your hairstyle over the years.
And guitars.
Lots of guitars.
Over the years. But probably Martin the most. Handy dandy Martin.
Well, I mean, the idea for the most part with the shout out is to have an acoustic, kind of homemade feel. Like, homemade's not the right word, but a homey feel.
Yeah, it's not like super rehearsed. Usually we just kind of like pick a song and then play it one time and record it. It's pretty basic. Like kind of like you would do if you're having friends over back in the day, you know, and gathering around the piano or pulling out the guitar, and the family would kind of do their thing, you know. And you would open a songbook and just play a song, you know. So only slightly more rehearsed than that in the fact that we got through it once or twice and then try to record it, but it's certainly not in the production manner of like we were cutting a CD.
No.
Or
well, I know that there have been some shout outs that you use an electric guitar and an amplifier on, and I think those are for a more iconic sound, to capture that more iconic sound that goes with that particular song, perhaps Pink Floyd or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember when.
I can't recall just straight out of my head. Even the Wildcat, like a few weeks back.
Do you have any songs that stick out as songs that you want to, or that you enjoy that we did over the years? Any particular ones that struck you as? So
there's several that we have done differently from the original that I've enjoyed incorporating into our set, like Ring of Fire. June and Johnny Cash, and we do that completely different from the original while still giving a nod to the original, and I really enjoy doing that one. Also in that same kind of vein, Walking After Midnight, and we incorporate that into our set fairly often at the live show. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think one that has seen a lot of success that I enjoy the way we do it, but we have not incorporated into a set, is When the Levee Breaks.
Yeah,
and we've talked about it. It's interesting success for on YouTube.
The most popular of all shout-outs still, I think, to this day.
It is. I enjoy it myself.
Yeah. We've had some popular ones that we do but don't feel like they're strong songs for whatever reason.
Right.
Or songs that have gotten a lot of recognition on the shout out that we don't feel like are necessarily strong songs or don't identify with a lot.
Sure.
Like that we don't play very often.
I will say too, a live rendition of a song is a lot different even than this small close setting. Things that a microphone captures doesn't, in this small close setting, isn't the same thing that a microphone will capture in a full band, full-on electric, filled with people live venue. The lower bits of my register can sometimes become lost in a venue. So some of the more nuanced things that we can capture here, more the whispery or spoken bits of songs, don't necessarily translate to a live setting really well.
I think some of that is the mechanics of where we play, the venues we play now, and the sound men that we're exposed to, and the familiarity with your voice and their ability to bring out the things that are nuanced, you know, and because certain sound men can capture it, but you're right, you're at the mercy of
the venue
the equipment
itself.
and the venues.
If there is for instance, even acoustic kind of a thing, if we're in a coffee shop and there is an espresso maker going, there are some things that will just not go over the sound of that grinding machine.
Thankfully, it's been quite a while since I've had to play over an espresso maker.
Yeah. Although we do have some favorite places that they have those going, and we just try to key the songs to the espresso maker.
I can't even think of one that's happened in the past 5 years. But yeah, I liked, I like the challenge that we've taken on with the shout out of songs. It's made me learn a lot of different tunings for certain songs because, approaching a song and then realizing like this isn't really approachable in standard tuning, like because of certain sounds or certain
or
things
for
that
my
they're getting.
voice. You've had to rekey
Yeah, we're
things
rekeying a lot
so
of
that
stuff
it's nice for me.
to make it fit better to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been a good challenge. It's been a good run. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I hope that here's to another 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. 10 years more. I didn't make cupcakes.